Three changes for the Swans today. Tyler Dickinson is in goal with a fullback pairing of Joe Pratley-Jones and Owen Bolger. Centre-back pairing of Caelan Avenel, who comes back into the side, and Josh Tobin, who also comes back from injury. In midfield, it's Joel Powell and Alex Kelly, with the wingers of Nana Owusu and Stan Flaherty. Anis Nur starts again in the number 10 role, and Eddie Simon leads the line up front. On the bench, it's Arsene Oikei, Mitchell Goff, Joe Hicks, John Gilbert and Jake Frayling.
I guess.
Nice header by PJ. He's found Nana on the turn, who's clipped a ball forward. Eddie Simon is there. He might reach it. He can get a shot away, but it's a great block to put that one out for a corner. Eddie was onside and had a chance to get a clear shot away at goal.
Tobin out wide to Bolger. Owen to Anis. Anis fouled on the ball there, but...
Well, nothing doing, says the ref, and Beaconsfield are coming forward here. This could be an early chance for them. Chance to shoot on the edge.
Oh, that's a great ball from the Beaconsfield.
Yeah, that's nice. PJ's got some defending to do. It's a great ball. Ooh.
That was a really well worked counter-attack from Beaconsfield.
Yeah, it was,
there.
and that's the thing about these teams. They can just out of nowhere spring that on you, and you've got to be aware, even if they haven't touched the ball for a few minutes.
Alex Kelly.
Yeah, this is open here. He needs to pick the right pass. Eddie Simon's down the left. Joel Powell's in support. Kelly can go alone and does. It was a dipping strike, but didn't dip enough. Now, referee, let's see. Stan Flaherty over the free kick. Short free kick here, right on the edge of the box.
Does play it backwards.
It's another routine. Nana.
No, Anis.
Oh, Anis.
Shouts for a handball, but...
Tries to go for a reverse of Scholing there, I think. Curling in-swinger, if we could call it that, from that range.
Ball comes in, and Caelan Avenel gets his head to it. Alex Kelly needs to defend this, and he does defend it so well. It is clipped back, and PJ, Caelan.
Yeah, PJ did enough to put his man off there, because he did have the beating of him for height.
Tyler with a really nice ball
to Stan. Joel Powell's in support. Eddie Simon's also herring forward. Stan could take his man on, but great defending. And
he just couldn't win the run on one.
Not managed to keep it on though.
Josh with a nice pass into Alex Kelly. Kelly into Anis. Anis on the edge of the box now to Joel Powell. Out to Stan. Stan cuts inside. Sort of shoots, but it's not really enough to test the goalkeeper there.
On a 3G as well, you're going to get no favours from the surface bobbling or doing anything to make the keeper parry. So the 17 is completely free at the back post.
Yeah, I think Nana's just keeping an eye on him. I mean, Owen isn't goal side though.
Gone early.
And it is 1-0.
Yeah. It's literally like Hendon, wasn't it? Sickener that. Complete sickener. The Swans are going to have to come from behind for the second time this week. Just has to be smart and try and win a throw in, or win a free kick. Stan doing well. He's got Nana on the left. Anis is here.
Eddie plays Joel Powell. Oh, it's a shot.
To be honest, I think that's our first clear shot on goal. Really, I think
it's good football from the Swans, though, isn't it?
First time their keepers really had to make a save.
Really positive football from the Swans.
That's what we really want to see, is stretching them on both sides of the pitch in possession.
Oh, bit of a hospital throw there from PJ.
Alex Kelly's got Anis Nur, who loves to have a strike from distance.
Nana. There we go. Nana's in the box here.
Eddie's there. Anis is in support. Goes to the edge.
Kelly.
Kelly
Takes a touch. Kelly shoots.
It's a bit too tame there.
Yeah.
Needed to have something more on it.
But yeah, he definitely made a meal of it. Eddie, back to Kelly.
Kelly goes wide to Stan. Alex Kelly is there.
Back to Stan. Can Stan get a shot away? He can.
Oh, and that was the closest chance of the afternoon so far. It was PJ asking for the flick on. Caelan's come in. Not going to get it. Stan
on the edge here. Joel picks it up.
He's battling. And he slid in.
Eddie.
And this could be a great chance.
Shoots! Josh at the back post! He's given offside!
It was Caelan Avenel. But the flag goes up.
That's a nice ball from Alex Kelly into Joel Powell, and now John Gilbert out on the right-hand side.
Nana's in the box. Gilbert driving still.
John still on it. Alex Kelly.
Nana's at the back stick.
Frayling gets the ball. Frayling inside the box, gives it to Nana. Nana cuts inside. Is he going to shoot? Gives it back to Frayling. Frayling with a great touch. Can he get the cross in? Oh, he gets the cross in, but it's too high. It's just into the keeper's hands.
Gilbert was completely free on the right-hand side. Tyler can get going quickly. And
John Gilbert there.
Yeah, John Gilbert wasn't reading that. Whether it was for Pedro or John Gilbert, doesn't matter, because the Swans have got to defend this again. And that one just over the bar. It was narrowly flashed over.
Anyway, Swans still moving quick. Nana. Oh, that's nice.
Well done.
Eddie's holding his run.
Nana puts the ball in. Joel!
Oh! He needed that in his stride, and it was a bit across his body and a bit too high for him. Draw wouldn't be the end of the world here today, but a loss is pretty sickening.
Oh, and there it is, 2-0.
Yeah, that is game over. It's another set piece that's undone us. And it's a skipper that's headed past Tyler in the Swans' goal into that far corner. And that is very much game, set and match. The Swans have been undone with Beaconsfield's only 2 shots on target of the game from 2 set pieces. And we're going to have to go again next Saturday away to Hanwell at home.
Yeah, defensive work.
Yeah, and they're rightly corner flagging it, although
swarming.
Swans have won it.
Nana drives away. Eddie with a nice pass into Nana again. Gilbert. Driving down the right-hand side.
Frayling's in the middle.
Into Nana.
Just took a heavy touch. Not a heavy touch, but just didn't set that into his path.
Frayling.
Can have a shot here.
He does shoot. Oh, and it's a great goal from Jake Frayling.
First goal for the Swans for Jake Frayling, but has it come too late? There's about 30 to 45 seconds of added time to go. It's a brilliant finish from Jake Frayling to pick out the corner of the net. Yeah, that was a
That's it, full time. The Swans fall short 2-1 away to Beaconsfield today.
Yeah, I can't lie, we did not deserve to lose this game.
Yeah, it was a very, very good performance, but unfortunately, just fell short of the wrong side of the scoreline. So we will be back for Hungerford at
Hanwell
at home.
7 days time.
Next Saturday, and we'll see you then.
Here with the manager Scott Harris. It's one of those unfortunate days where pretty much everything went right, apart from the balls going in the net at the wrong ends, really.
Yeah, it's before we started this season, one of the things a lot of people would say in sort of build up to playing in this league was like, look out for the set pieces, mate, you'll get done. You know, can't play all this football and then they'll get you. And we haven't actually fallen foul of that too often, to be honest. Maybe once or twice at the start of the season, and funnily enough, we ended up sort of digging ourselves out of them games when we were having trouble with it. But yeah, today was the stereotypical, have all the ball and let in a couple of goals from set pieces. We'll have to look back over, what happened in those 2 instances, whose guy it was, etc., etc. But end of the day, what we have to be looking at, in my mind, is how we can have as much control and as much around their box as we did, and it lead to somehow only scoring 1 goal. Now a lot of it is down to, I swear I said all this on Tuesday, a lot of it's down to execution, because the situations were certainly there. Loads and loads of opportunities to shoot from the edge of the box, 18 yards out, and the goalkeeper, like, he's fielding a ball on the boundary. Do you know what I mean? He's just literally just waiting for it to arrive to him and just put his cap on it. And finally, in the last minute there, Jake got one right, and there you go. I mean, that opportunity Jake scored from, we basically had that set up
multiple times.
God knows how many times. And like I said to the guys just a minute ago in the dressing room, like the setup in build-up, the setup, getting to these situations, I actually can't fault the rest of the team. And I don't want to break the team into two halves, like the back end and the front end. But today, I think it was pretty evident that the boys at the back, as far as transporting the ball where we need to get it, were perfect, almost. And just not enough made from the situations. The guys at the top end, they're all getting paid money to be good players at the top end of a football pitch that's going to make things happen for you and statistically lay down on the table, I've scored this amount of goals, I've got this amount of assists or whatever. And at this stage there's a couple of lads there that are selling us short on that. So we've got 10 games to go. Everyone seems to be falling over themselves not to get into cementing a playoff spot. And we're one of them.
Yeah, two boys who came into the lineup today, Caelan Avenell and Josh Tobin. Caelan only his second start for the Swans, Josh only his fourth. How did you think they played today at the back for the Swans?
Yeah, I mean, like I just say, defensively in open play, I thought they were really, really good. The other team's forwards had next to nothing to do.
Well, for context, those two set-piece goals were their only two shots on goal in the entire game.
On target, yeah. But then again, set pieces coming into the box, obviously that is a lot of the reliance is on your centre backs to deal with those. Like I say, they're things that we haven't managed to see back yet, but you do hope that those guys would be the first to go and put their head on those situations. But in answer to your question, from what I do know as factual, that both of them were very, very good on the ball today. Really good at, like I say, transporting it from our end to theirs. And I do feel a bit sorry for the guys, all of them. Owen, PJ and Tyler that played back there, and I've got to give a mention to Alex as well today. What a performance! What a performance! It was like three men out there at times.
Still couldn't buy a foul from the ref though.
No, he's too much of a nice guy, I think. But yeah, he's one of them players, Alex, where he's probably the best at playing 2 or 3 different positions that we've got, and we're always, odds and ends with, do we play him here, do we play him there, because he can do that better than anybody else and he can do this better than anybody else. And he's one of them people you wish you could clone him, because he's when he's fit like now, like he's getting there now. He's still struggling with his groin, but he's getting there now, the run of games, and you get a reminder of just how good a player he is.
Yeah, finally looking ahead, there are still 10 games to go. Is it still very much that game at a time mentality and see how it plays out? Yeah,
I think, it's all been proven again, hasn't it? Over the last sort of 7 days, we've won one, we've drawn one, we've lost one. Like I keep saying, I don't want that to be the case, obviously, nobody does, but there's just no point in, looking further than the next game. We've got a lack of midweek games now, which could be, in theory, a good thing, as far as people's fitness goes, managing injuries and what have you, not having to be wheeling back out there every other day. But we get our eyes on Hamwell now for next Saturday, which hopefully we get a good crowd down there and start again.
Yeah. An unfortunate loss for the Swans here today at Holloway's Park. We'll be back next weekend at home to Hanwell Town. We'll see you guys then.